So first things on a race day morning, we would walk the course at about 5:30 to 6:15. We'll walk it and then give an update before 7 o'clock to all the trainers and the agents and everybody else, to the owners, what the state of the ground is. From there then, any changes, we upgrade, and when we come back, and then we walk the course with the chair of stewards approximately 2.5 hours before the first race. So when we are walking the track with the steward, as a last check-up really for the track. So sometimes, like this morning, we had a little bit of wind, a little bit of crosswind, so make sure that all the wings and all the lead-ups are in place, they're not blown over. We double check that the ground is still as stated, so there's no changes in the ground. And we make sure that all the lead-ups and all the gates and the rails are all shut and in place, and we're ready to race. And then we come back in and get ready for the day, set everything up with all the assistants and the vets, the doctors, the paramedics, everybody that comes to help us as contractually, and also all our fence attendants. So we give them a briefing of what happened for the day, what races and what their roles will be, and then ready to kick off for the first race.
Next 20 minutes or so, what we're going to do, we've got a 2-mile chase coming up. They're always fun. So we're going to convoy, we're going to chase them, and we're effectively rapid response. So anything happens during the race, we're on it. It can be an unseated jockey, it can be a stricken horse, a loose horse, it can be a bad fence, bit of rail popping out. We'll deal with whatever happens. So if we get a loose horse, we're going to have some fun and try and catch it. If we get an unseated jockey, we'll pick him up. And then during the race, we'll be checking the fences, the obstacles, make sure they're all safe. And afterwards, we'll take a nice drive around, patch some holes. They will kick them, it's natural, it does happen. And make sure we're ready to go for the following race. Yeah, so we're off to look at the open ditch in the home straight. The last race, a tired horse practically climbed through it. So we're just going to make sure it's okay for the next one. Maybe just tart it up a bit if need be. I'm sure it's fine, but it's always worthwhile to check. So, nice and easy.
Hi, I'm Chris. I'm one of the racecourse medical doctors for Chepstow Racecourse. Our role is to provide the medical cover for the jockeys primarily on a race day, but also anybody else within the racecourse that may need assistance. We have 3 doctors on duty. So one of the doctors is following the race in the race car. You'll see several cars going around the track with the ambulances and other personnel. So we're generally in the front car, and our role is to watch the race and spot any fallers, looking at the mechanism of injuries for the jockeys, and to coordinate the care. So getting the ambulances to stop and then providing assistance if needed. One of the other roles is that we have a doctor spotting up in the tower just to make sure that we're not missing any fallers, and also to check on injuries and to check the jockeys after they come into the weighing room again.
So my role, I suppose, is overseeing the racecourse. So I have a fantastic team with me here. I've got a clerk of the course that will kind of take care of the racing side. I've got a ops manager that will lead on operational stuff. I've got a catering manager that will lead on catering stuff. So I have a really, really good team that will take care of them areas, and that allows me the luxury to sort of oversee it, go around, speak to sponsors, speak to different customers, check in on the restaurant, check in on all different kinds of areas of the racecourse. And being in and around the parade ring, watching the races, speaking to winning owners, speaking to trainers, being able to go into winning connections and congratulate them on their performance, or speak to placed horses on how their horses run. So yeah, sort of a general overseeing of everything, and liaising with the team to make sure everyone's got what they need. So I take the lead for the racecourse, so sort of overall responsibility. That sort of involves planning of all the race days, commercial responsibility of making sure that we obviously commercially perform well, and then entertainment, everything that sort of goes into running a race day, I suppose. So we try and plan a wide variety of entertainment so that it caters for everyone. Today we had the Kaiser Monkey Killers, which is sort of a bit of a tribute to the Arctic Monkeys, the Killers, and the Kaiser Chiefs, if that didn't give it away with the name already. So it's looking at that and planning a wide range of entertainment to try and cater, like I said, for everyone's needs. And hopefully that appeals to the public, and the main aim of the game is to get as many people racing as possible, get them into the sport, and hopefully give everyone a good time.